Well, good morning, good morning. It's about 2:23, as you can see. Our first drive. So, which were the lights again? Lights were about here, I think. Instrument light, panel lighting, train lights need to be on. I think it was this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I need to insert you to the forward position, lower you a little bit. Not necessary. Stand up. And oh, let's go turn on the SIFA and the PZB. This one, that's 2. Okay. Let's take a sit and let's see what we got. Freight train with a lot of oil. Is it a lot? Let's go check it out if it's a lot. It's quite some. We can leave the station, so let's do that. Let us release the brakes. We can see there that the red needle and the needle behind the handle is lowering. So when they're all the way down there, we will apply a little bit of power. And there we go. 2 yellow, so we need to acknowledge. And I expect, just like the previous one, that the 500 hertz magnet will pop up. We'll have to wait for another train, but I'm not sure. Maybe. Still early for another train to be driving around. Double yellow and a green coming up. But it does mean that we can continue our journey. But there is... what does it say? D. And we're gonna switch... going to pass over a switch, I think. So let's just continue. New boat. Speed up a little bit. And we can release. It indicates that we can go 120, so we will go faster this time, faster than the last trip. Last trip we did about 80, 90. So now we will go faster. We will wait for the last wagon to pass the switch back there. Now we're going to speed up to 80. Maybe let the traction motors work a little bit harder. Because we're already moving. And was this the auto? It was something about the brakes, the bremsen, and the other one I don't remember. I think this train is lighter with the with these wagons than with the wagons that we did yesterday. The wagons from yesterday were containers, but there were 40. I don't think we got 40 oil tankers now behind us. And a green signal with a magnet. We don't have to do anything about this one. What is this sign? Well, I don't know. Somebody not happy, I think. With a U. Just like the other day, we know that this is just a waypoint. We can pass through it. And we're going to be cruising at 110, I think. And that's a good speed for this train. One thing they should do when you play HUD-less is just show me something, give me an indication that I know what I'm looking at, so I know what to what I can press, you know. And another waypoint. See if we can finish this one more on time. Another waypoint here. not a green signal. You know, my nephew is a train driver, and when he was studying for this exam, he asked me something. Why is it that the power from the lines enters the train, goes through a transformer, and it outputs the same power that the lines output? So it had me thinking, you know, let's see, why do we use a transformer? And the only thing I could come up with is that to how do you say, divide the power? Not really divide, but separate the powers from each other, so that you when something happens inside of the train, it doesn't affect the line voltage. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the reason. And another waypoint. So, and also we know that these 3, 2, 1 boards that we see on the side here indicate that there is a magnet coming. We can go 130. Maybe we go a little bit faster now. Let's lower the traction. Doesn't need to be that high. Yes, the signs on the side of the rail, the 3, 2, 1 boards, they indicate the magnets, and I only have to interact with the magnets if there is a light or a speed indication, a yellow light or a speed indication on the signals, on the main signals. So I educated myself just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Still don't know what the, what was it? Was it a D and an L and an M or a K sign mean? But we learn by the day. So I do hope to stop at the same location as I did yesterday, because then I can see if I needed to release the PZB. You can see it down here. It says Bevel PZB. So now we're turning away from our location because we need to go all the way that direction, I think. So now you can see that the track is going upwards. Let's put the speed back into it. Make the motors work a little bit harder. SIFA light went on. Okay. Is there a way to see if we're going up or down? No, I don't think so. I think that you need to look outside. Let's keep it at that. Now we're going to pass over the dike, I think. So far we are the only ones driving around. I mean, it is 2 AM. And let's lower him again. That. Maybe you will see if I lower that one and we're going upwards, uphill, not upwards but uphill, you will see that I reduce the power, the speed will reduce, and then I have to put more traction on the motor. More traction? Is it traction? So make the motor work harder, so that it can keep up with the speed we lose. So for example, now it's at 6, but if I tilt it forward, you will see it will... No, it won't, because we're almost at the at 110. So let's lower it back. Not paying attention. As I said, this game is ruthless when you're passing a red light. See, we're at a speed, so it said nope. The only thing it will do now is make us brake or something, just to keep the speed normal. I'm loving this train, man. Really loving it. It's a modern version of my favorite one. Now we're going uphill again, as I can see, because I see that the motors start working again. We're losing speed. Not a lot of stations here on this route. Nice moon. Look at the reflection of the moon on the rails right here. Very nice. Goes all the way to here. Very nice. I do think that driving HUD-less with a freight train is easier than with a passenger train. As for the passenger, you need to know where the stations are. We do got the hectometer pulse right here, the 218. Will be followed by 21220 or 216, so we're going down. So if you can locate about 1 kilometer from the station, it will be easy. It's enough time to brake. I think we are going at one speed, one line. We don't have to stop anywhere, I think. Get the moon, very nice, man. So with these signs going down, we can make a calculation about where the station, where our endpoint is, because we know we have to go to the very last stop. We got like 176 to go. We won't stop at 0, but and what we learned from yesterday, our first speed restriction will be 80, I thought it was. But whenever I see a yellow light, I will start slowing down 100 and then no 80. Go down to 80 immediately. And 150 to go, so getting closer by the minute. I think we're going about 20 minutes now, driving 20 minutes already. So if I have to believe, I think we got a sign upcoming right here. Let us prepare to acknowledge this one because we have to brake. Supply our own brakes. We have to go to 80. 130. No, not yet. Okay, we can go to 130, but that means that the stop is coming up. So let us go a little bit slower, because the next one will be 80. I think that it's coming up right now. You need to acknowledge, always acknowledge. 130, just acknowledge. No. Need to reset the throttle. Yes. I think that was because we reached this turn right here. Can't see the arrow. Oh, there's the arrow. We're at 4. 6. Oh, now it's going up. Okay. So we changed rails. Is it flashing? No, it's not. We got a green light, so we can continue. It's the first station we see down here. See that? At least the first station I see. Maybe we passed some stations already. And now I do see lights coming up, so let us prepare for this one. Still green lights. Let us go to 80. So I got a feeling that I am reaching the end of this run. It's not necessary to do it because... No, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Just power up, let's go. String power-ups very, very quickly, man. Effortlessly. That's a big word, effortlessly. See, and this is the second station right here. And we didn't pass the station that was covered in plants and stuff, remember? There was one station covered in plants, not in use anymore. We didn't pass that one yet. At least I didn't see it, so still have to pass that one. But there's something coming up here. What is this? A lot of yellows, but I still got a green light right here for me. Okay, so there's green for me. And another station. I think that the station route is maybe completely different than the freight route. At least the start of it. The first part. That one takes another route or something. .1108. So let's see if we can. This one is for me, so let's prepare for this one. What does it say? It says 3, 2, 1, lower your speed to 4, oh no, to N. It was the N. I don't know what N means. Sorry about that, it was my finger, pressed it double. The acknowledge. I think this one also will say N. Yes, this will also says N. It's nothing, another one that says N. That was at 1108 it started. And another station. You see? Let's lower our speed because we have a speed restriction of 80. And we must be going 80 at the next magnet. I think. Let's put it on 70. I think we're reaching the end of our journey right here, 80. Okay. And another green. Need to remember at the double yellow to ignore the magnet. Yet another station, great. Oh, this was the station, the first station. Actually, kind of big station. Hope that our speed is good. 80 through here. Last time we went 40, I think, through the station. Now we're going towards the big station, and I think that our signs are coming up. I don't quite remember how long it was from this station to the big station. I know it's somewhere here because We're starting to get the hiccups. Game starts lagging. $80, still 80. Nice. I think there's a waypoint coming up. I think I saw something at the... Yes, there's a waypoint and I got a light. So let's start slowing down. Towards 60. And we need to acknowledge this magnet right here. We did. Nice. And here we got another signal, so we will acknowledge this one too. We are already going 40. This one is for... If it's for 60, we don't have to do anything. Let's try it out. This one is also for 60. We will do nothing with this one. Just to see if I'm right with that. Oh, there isn't a magnet here. H6. Green light here. Then we got the double yellows coming up, or no, that's not for me. In the background maybe. I can release. So I'm going 40 towards the end of the road. And we got a flashing yellow. I think now we should press release, of release, not ignore. There is a magnet here, so let's... Okay. Let's lower our speeds. We're not in a rush. And we're going to stand on the same location as yesterday, so that's good. That was the SIFA. It would have been something. You get the emergency brake because I forgot the SIFA. We got a... Is this a double yellow? We can release. Okay. We know we have to park here because we can see our stop point. Need to remove those two just to make it feel real. Let's lower our speed even more. And here, double yellow, we are going to... Here's the magnet. It does it. It just... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's release the brakes. Maybe it does it automatically, just to let you know you're reaching your point. Just stop. Oh, hold up. Lower this one. There we go. Sneaking up on the light. I will check that one out. What to do with a double yellow light? Or was it yellow and white? If we need to press the ignore, because I did that. It's this one. But I pressed them both. I pressed this one and this one. But I think it went very well. And I also need to check what the speed was when I approached the double yellow, because I think at a 500 Hz magnet my speed cannot be above the 20, and I think I was going 30, maybe? I don't know. Brake, brake. Nice.